Hey, I'm back. Um, I'm showing my hair this time. Yeah, I know. It, it's been it's been a minute. I'm only showing my hair because I just washed it today and I didn't put a hat on because when I put a hat on and I take it off, bro, that's it. But I want my hair to breathe because I've been wearing a hat. Yeah, I don't even know how long. Like go back to like 2 months ago when I started wearing. Oh my goodness, bro, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow though. Thank the Lord. I'm getting a haircut in a different spot. This weekend I'm gonna go well I'm leaving today to see my family again because my niece's birthday is coming up this Sunday. Um wow, she is turning 7 years old. Um she she was born when I was 11 and I remember um I was in 6th grade, bro. I remember like I stayed at the hospital. I was in the waiting room. I was there until like probably 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And then I was that kid where I didn't want to miss a single day of school. I'm like, I want perfect attendance. I want to get that certificate in the end of the year. I didn't either way because then I would get up an appointment or something, or I get sick and I'd miss. But I was so like very passionate about. I don't know. That was weird. So I barely got sleep, bro. I got like 2 hours of sleep, and I was like, I'm going to school. My mom was like, take the day off. And then my mom was saying that. I'm like, no, I'm going to school. So then I went to school. I remember a little bit. I remember feeling so happy because I was like, wow, I'm an uncle. You know what I mean? And at 11 years old, it's crazy though. And yeah, wow. 2018. I was 2018 December. 6th grade. I was still I was in person school. I stopped going in person in 8th grade. 8th grade was the year I first. It was my final year in middle school, and that was during COVID. And I decided to go um, online for that final year just to stay safe. And then I, continued my high school, different school, online. Um, it's kind of sad, but that's how it was. But yeah, this video. I hope you guys are doing well. Really do. Um, this video, I just wanted to make a video because I don't like I see that I haven't posted in almost 2 weeks, and I almost a week ago I posted that like gameplay video with me talking, a little longer, and I look at my channel sometimes. I normally look at my channel, and then I'm like, I gotta post something. I already got 67 videos posted, bro. So it's like you have that consistency, and then you're like, oh, what do I do now? You know what I mean? But I know I can, gaming, okay, but I don't want to game. Like, take a break, cause I play 2 hours at time. Take a break, cause I don't game like that, and I don't want to. I just want to. I was thinking about doing cause I've been doing this 30 100 push-up challenge. I finished it like what 2 days ago, the 30 days. I got this little timer, like the gym boss timer. I'm gonna continue doing that 100-day challenge. I can actually do like 20 push-ups in a row, 5 sets, which is equal to 100. So that was what I did the last day, and I was able to do it just fine. And I know that in day one, bro, I was struggling to do 10 to 100. I was struggling to do that. I look stronger. I feel stronger. I feel better. So I'm gonna continue doing that, and I encourage you guys to go check that out. Just search up 100 push-up challenge and just go for it. You know what I mean? Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck. You're not gonna feel good. Like many people, the majority of people, wonder why. Man, I feel so like depressed. I feel so down. And I don't have energy. And bro, what are you putting inside your body, man? What are you drinking, man? Energy drinks? On Coke? Mountain Dew? All the colors in the rainbow? Like, bro, just drink water, drink tea, drink natural things. You're already gonna feel better. Whatever you're eating as well. I'm eating pizza. I'm going to Taco Bell every morning. Yeah, I mean, I'm not shocked that you're. Wait a second, dude. What in the world? Yo, I had it in my pocket. I lost my earbud. Well, I don't use these as much. I do, but don't get distracted. I was saying, you really gotta pay attention to what you're consuming, man, and not just physically consuming, as in food, but with your eyes, which I talk about that so much, right? I already you already know, porn and all stuff like that. Listening to negative music as well. All those things influence that feeling. You feeling down, you feeling like, oh, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do this, I don't have energy. Yeah. Let's focus on that and do a little bit of exercise. I'm saying do exercise, man. Not a little bit, honestly. I'm doing a little, look, bro, I'm only doing that, okay, 100 push-up challenge, that's it. In the morning, I always do my stretches because my neck always hurts and my back. And that was because I would be gaming and all hunched but basically I just like completely I'm doing just a little bit of exercise, just that 100 push-up, a little bit more, because in the videos he's like, oh, add a little bit more. And you'll see the difference. You know what I mean? I just with that little exercise, I already feel more energetic and just better. I just feel better. So imagine adding more to your routine, right? You're gonna see a difference. So don't go around complaining that you have no energy and you can't do anything when you're doing that to yourself. Just gonna say it just like that because it's the truth. Then at times I complain, right? I can't lie, I complain, but then I realize, yeah, it's my own fault. It's my own fault. Most of the time, it's my own fault. It's not 100% of the time, of course, but most of the things that I'm complaining about are my own fault. Yo, yesterday, like, I don't know if you hear that. Well, I have a mic. I forgot to plug it in. Whatever. I have a good mic. I'm not using it. But I don't know if you hear that. It sounds like someone like breaking rocks, like just hitting it, and it's the fridge. Like, why? Yeah, because yesterday I was like, what is that? I was like, is there somebody that like basically right? This is the living room. Out there, that's where the car is at. And I'm like, what in the world does that sound like? Because it sounds right there. I'm like, in the world? But it's the same exact sound. And it's the fridge. I don't know. The fridge, it's a new fridge. Like, he got it off it was like Facebook Market or something online. Like, it was used, but it's new. Like, it's fine. I thank God it's working. You know what I mean? Because we had a little fridge. Because basically in the summer, I don't know. I guess another story time. I have multiple story times. This is gonna be story time and Romans too. But he had his fridge, like the big one. This was big. It's the same size. I think this is a little bit more bigger. But he had the fridge here for like 7 years since he's been here. My dad, and it works just fine. And then in the summer, bro, this thunderstorm was insane, bro. The meter outside, like the electric box, bro, it exploded. Like, I'm not joking. At least nothing happened. Basically, we were looking outside at the storm because the lights went out. Like, it went out. Like, we couldn't, watch anything. He couldn't watch anything, and it went out. And then all of a sudden, like, he opened the door just to look outside, and I was there too. And then he was like, "Yo, what if that box explodes?" Because It was old. It didn't have a cover. Also, it's supposed to have a cover. And then he literally said that it happened, bro. He said that 5 seconds before it happened. I just hear, boom, we both saw it. Boom, it popped. And we were like, no way. And then I don't know if the electric line, it also went on fire. I think that was after another day they ran, or the same day. It lit on fire, bro. But at least everyone was safe, you know. And then okay, that happened, and the power will go on and off, and then it just messed up the fridge, the old one he had. So then we, at that time, like, we couldn't buy a $1,000 one. Okay, so then I was like, okay, I found one that's 120, and it's just a small one. And then we had that for a while until recently we got a bigger one because he knows a friend. I was like $200. This, yeah, big one. So because he knows a friend that knows a lot of people, and he helps out. So now we got this one that makes hammering noises sometimes. I don't know, it's so weird. Anyways, I don't know what I was talking about. I wrote down because I tend to go off topic and I forget. But yeah, I'm going to where my family lives today and like 7:30 p.m. and gonna stay over there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm gonna stay over there Monday night. Stay there a long time. And I'm going back in Christmas Eve. I'm going at night. So yeah, basically what's gonna happen is tomorrow my niece, she's turning 7, by the way. She's in first grade. She doesn't know I'm coming. I was like, yo, don't tell her that I'm coming. She knows I'm coming for Christmas, but not today. And tomorrow she'll know, because I was like, don't tell her, because she has basically, my sister planned this to surprise her in school, because her birthday is on Sunday, but there's no school on Sunday, so they're like, okay, can we do something like surprise her on Friday before her birthday? And then the teacher's like, yeah, we can. And so basically it's gonna be like a surprise little party thing with cupcakes and all that stuff, and the parents or whoever we can go, family members, and then I'll go, and then she'll know I'm there, and she'll be like, oh my god. Yeah, basically. Theo, she always says Theo because I'm Puerto Rican and we talk English and Spanish, and she would just say Theo because uncle, Spanish. But yeah, man, 7 years. I'm just thinking about it. That's crazy. It's been 7 years. 7 good years, because God has always been there, and way worse things could have happened. You know what I mean? Like, no, I mean, I was doing just fine. I was just gaming, bro. I was in a whole different world. In 6, 7. What am I saying, bro? I was in a whole different world. Like, I was in the gaming world like my whole life until recently, to be honest. And I know it had a lot of effects on me. Like, maybe it could be linked to what I talked about before, about depersonalization. That can be linked to that, and can cause those things. A lot can cause that. Of course, I'm not gonna say it was gaming, but of course, there's side effects of gaming that much. Attention span, bro. Like, it's crazy. But I quit, and it's taking time to recover, because my whole life pretty much, like, I can tell you 10 years, a whole decade of gaming, or a little bit more. Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit to recover from that, I feel like, and just adjust to how I'm supposed to be, or just, uh, a reset. A reset. And talking about that, I do have an appointment today at 11, basically, about this. Because I was talking to a friend, and she's went through things and all that. She knows more about, like, ADHD and all that stuff, and we were talking a lot. And, her telling me, oh, well, you have some, like, symptoms that, of course, that doesn't mean that I have ADHD or anything like that, but the attention span thing, and switching from one topic to another, and depersonalization can also be linked to that, and a lot. So, that it's important to just get myself checked out. You know what I mean? Even if, like, at least if they say no, you don't have that, I know that I don't have that. You know what I mean? I'm just talking to somebody about it. A professional can help me out a lot, right? So I have an appointment today for that. I'm gonna explain everything, and because I want to be prepared. I'm gonna start work in 2 weeks. I want to be prepared for that environment, because I need to be quick on my feet. I need to think quickly. I need to pay attention. You already know, the workplace, right? And this is a warehouse. 10 hours, Monday to Thursday. So, yeah, I need to lock in, right? And I just want to know, am I really okay? Like, and if you have some thought, right, that you might want to get, checked out, or something similar to me, or something like that, in that category or whatever, bro, get yourself checked out, okay? Like, your health is so important. That's one of the most important things, right? Gotta put that first, and God first, of course, but when it comes to yourself and your health, you gotta put that first before working hard and all that, and just overworking yourself. Like, bro, you gotta know how you are. So, yeah, I'm doing that. Very important. That's today. And talking about that, well, I'm not gonna have that much, like, free time at all. I mean, I'm working with my dad as well, so it's like, I'm not gonna be home alone like I am now, and that's when I make videos, because nobody's bothering me at all, and I can, focus here. And no, but I'm gonna go to work with my dad, and then we come back together, because we got the same hours. We're just in 2 different positions. We got the same hours and all that. I'm not gonna have time for myself, pretty much. And the downside really is I won't be able to make that many videos. That's kind of annoying to say, but I'll try whenever I have, I don't know, I guess a free time, when I'm driving somewhere, be somewhere and I'm by myself, I can make a video. But that's not gonna be for that long, and maybe I'll go a while without posting. That's why I kind of wanted to post this video, to just, like, before all this. It's still 2 weeks, but I don't really know what to post. And I post this one, I might not make in a couple days or something. But I really won't have that much time, and, like, in my free time, yeah, he'll probably be here, and I'll try to just, mostly lock into, like, praying and, learning more about God, or also just reading. Like, I got one book. No, I'll tell you guys. Oh. It's not there. It's called Vengeance. His name is Jake, the author. It has, like, a 3 series type thing. I was somewhere, and I got to actually, like, meet him. I didn't know who he was. I just saw that so he was, you know, selling those stuff, talking about, oh, this is my book, like these are my books. I wrote this. This is a story. It's a thriller, crime, just like the one I finished, bro. I finished After Anna yesterday. What, like, wow, like, I don't even. It's a very dark book, but it's like she really, in the last pages, like, it's like an overview, like her response to all this, like how does she feel, and but she said, like, she had to, in life you have to take risks. You have to take risks in life and in writing as well. So it's like she did that. She took that risk, and yo, it became like the #1 best-selling. You know what I mean? I mean, I haven't really read that many books. I started reading after so long that book, and it got me hooked. And it's crazy because it's like, wow, it makes you, like, just reading words out of a book can make you feel happy, sadness, joy. Like, it makes you feel all these emotions, and it's just words on a book, man. But it's a beautiful book. It's very dark though, so if you're like sensitive to that, I do not recommend it at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, not at all. Like, even to me, like, it hurt. Like, I was reading things, I'm like, oh my goodness. But I can read those types of books. I get interested and I just continue, but it might not be good for specific people. Anyways, yeah, I read that book, and now I'm gonna read the one I was talking about, Vengeance. Maybe I should just show it to you guys. Yeah, it's called Vengeance. Jake Jacobs. I bought it because I was there, and then I was talking about, I was telling him how I was reading After Anna, and it's, you know, the same type of, it's a crime, same type of genre. I was just telling him, I was describing that book. He looked like a chill dude, and then I was like, you know, might as well just buy it. Just buy the first part, because I could have bought all three, because it's 3 parts. And but it was like 60 something. I only had enough to buy one, so I was like, I'll buy the first part. So this is the book I'm gonna read next, 100%. Are we gonna like it? Because these types, now I know that these types of books I really like. But, you know, After Anna. Yeah. So I kind of wrote here what I wanted to talk about, right? It's gonna be another story time. I talked about this. Yo, I'm gonna go to, like, where my family lives, and my uncle, bro. What is crazy? But he was visiting a friend over there, and then he was like, I guess jokingly, because he had an e-bike. Like, his friend had an e-bike, and it's not like mine. It's like the tires are thicker, meaning it probably, like, it runs faster, way faster than 20 miles. Like, man. But he was like, you're gonna give me that for Christmas or something? I don't know what he's saying. And then he just straight, no. He was like, he wanted the bike, but the guys were like, no, it's not for sale. And then I guess my uncle was like jokingly saying it or whatever. And then they were like, I'll just give it to you for Christmas. It's fine. And now he has an e-bike back at home over there. And bro, tomorrow, you already know, I don't care if it's 5 degrees. I'm riding that bike. I want to see if it's better than mine. I gotta test it out. I'm going far, so I'll see. I want to cover my face, wear gloves and all that. I'll see how that goes, yo. That's funny. No way that bike is better than mine. No, it actually, yeah, probably is, because mine's has, like, just the thin tire ones. It's more for, like, that will be for, like, a mountain e-bike. That's it's better. It's just better. Stronger tires. You're probably not gonna deal with like that many flats. You know what I mean? But yeah, mine's just more for like the street. If it's clean, if the street is clean and there's no nails on the street, then okay. But there's gonna be stuff on the, and then you're gonna get flats. But get a good tire, because I changed my tire to like like the good brand, whatever. Supposedly has like a puncture guard, whatever. I didn't have problems, but I got it in October and it's already in cold, and I'm like, can't even ride it much. But it feels better, way better. What's I talk about? I guess I'll go with the another story time. And I'm gonna tell you guys that I don't know if I ever did, but basically I was in this spot where I got this book at with this guy. It was a bunch of, I don't know what you would call that, but it's people selling stuff, and they have their own table and they sell their stuff and promote their items. And then another lady there, whatever, she had like, it was martial arts, and it was like with swords, basically, like a katana, whatever you want to call it, but it's like that type of martial arts. I don't know the name of it, okay, sorry, but it was that type of martial arts. And I'm like, I did martial arts back when I was 10 years old, so pretty much before my niece was born, our first niece, until I was 11. So I'm pretty sure almost a year or and a little bit more. I did taekwondo, that type of martial arts. And it's because my mom, of course, she wanted me to, like, you know, learn self-defense and all that. Great. So I appreciate it. And I enjoyed it. You start off with white belt, and then yellow, green, blue, red, black, and then black just keeps going, basically. But I still have my gear too. I kept it just for memories. I have my gear that they gave me to cover up when you're sparring. Cover up is for your feet, but the bottom part of the protector or whatever, like you're barefoot, but, and then the thing we put in your teeth, or teeth protector, whatever you want to call it. I have all of it there. My clothes too, like the white, yeah, and the belt, bro. But I really enjoyed it. I would kick pieces of wood. I would do the stances and all that. And the teacher, he liked me, and I really tried to do my best, my very best. But then when it came to sparring, oh my goodness, bro. There's one story that my mom told me. I had no idea, because I don't really remember that much, honestly, of like my time during that time, 10 years, and I don't have that many memories. But basically I was sparring this kid, and my mom knew their mom or grandma. I think it was the grandma of the kid, and we were sparring. And then, bro, it's funny because basically, bro, I was so scared of fighting, bro. I just back up whenever he throw a punch, like, and then I just back up. I'm so scared. And then my mom was like, "Come on, you got this." And then, bro, the grandma is also cheering on. They're like, "No, you got this." It's like they're fighting it. They're fighting it that way, bro. That's funny. And then I think that was the day that I cried or something. I don't know. I remember I cried because I was like, I can't do this. I can't spar. I cannot. And then after that, I left, and I didn't want to come back, bro. And I got all the way to green belt. I got green belt. I think I was like a new green belt, and then I quit. So I went far. I went to tournaments and everything, bro. I got a first medal because I was doing a stance, bro. I remember that tournament. I was scared. I remember that. I was scared because it has, like, you know, the little field area, whatever, where they spar. Like, there's a tournament, you know what I mean? And I saw two people sparring. I was like, please do not tell me I'm gonna spar. And thank the Lord I didn't at that time, right? That would have been cool if I did. I would have had that experience, but I didn't. And we ended up doing a stance, which I practiced a lot. I was at home practicing, and in class practicing, and then I did get the first place. And yo, I remember like I just wanted to do it like perfect. I was so like, even when we would sit down, because my teacher, sensei, whatever you want to call him, he would tell us that when we sit down, we fold our legs, you know, pretzel style, and we keep our back straight. And I make sure, I'm like, bro, when I sat down, I stayed like that, like a statue. Like I was like, I'm doing this, and I did it. So that was nice. But you know, only in those things like I was really good at. And then when it came to sparring, bro, which is very important. Once you start, like in the beginning, you don't really spar like that, but well, it depends. It really depends. They might now, I don't know, but you know, once you start leveling up, let's just say leveling up, yeah, I mean, you're gonna be sparring more. It's gonna get a little bit harder, and I quit, man. Sadly, I quit, and I can tell you right now, I enjoyed it, and I really did. Like, I still, like, I can kick high. Like, I can still kick high. Like, I got those skills, and it's permanent. Like, I honestly, it's permanent, and it's helped me. Like, it's crazy. Like, me only being 10 to 11, just those few months in that, and it helped me a lot. So imagine I kept on going, bro. Like, but the past is the past, you know what I mean? But me talking about recently, I saw that table, and it's a different type of martial arts, and I told her my story that I used to do Taekwondo, and it seems interesting. I couldn't go like one day just because it gives you a free day, of course. So maybe in the future, you know what I mean? But right now, I gotta lock in to like my job, and then I'm gonna start my classes for something very soon, and I'm barely gonna have time because I leave work at 5:30, and then I gotta be at classes at 7. Well, hopefully I can see. I want to check again the schedules, but there's only one schedule right now, so it's Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and then I gotta be over there at 7 all the way to 10 p.m. Come over here and just knock out and wake up at 4:30. So I was hoping for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday class. We'll see about it, but it locks soon, bro. It locks at like December 20 something. So I gotta sign up, register for classes already. All right, I talked about that. I guess I was at Bible study. We're still on Romans. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Just me holding this Romans, because this is Scott Hahn, whatever. They gave me this at Bible study a long time, like when I first went. It's like, you know, commentary, whatever. And basically this is like in Romans, Paul sometimes just doesn't make sense at all, and he rambles or whatever, like they say in Bible study. It's true. Sometimes you just don't understand him, but then sometimes it's really understandable. Shockingly, like this one is just straightforward, like wow. So this is Romans chapter 12 verse 9, and I'm going to read it to you right now. Sorry, I fell. The bookmark. It's a nice bookmark, look. It says the 15 promises of Mary to those who pray the rosary. I haven't read the rosary in Spanish, man. There's still a lot of videos. See, that's already 7 videos that I can post. Just me praying the rosary in Spanish. Then I wanted to do like a challenge, like an exercise challenge, like how I did, but I want to post it. So that would be like, if I want to do 30 days, I'll be 30 videos up about that. But it's like, I like making videos when no one's around. Okay, like that's when I lock in, because when someone's like, so many questions, oh, you have a channel? My dad doesn't know anything about that, and sorry, no thank you. I don't want him to know. And again, either way, like I lock in, like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna get distracted. I'm here by myself. I can post a video. I can make a video. So, but you know, hopefully I have time in my life. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like in the future, like when I'm done all this, I have more time. Maybe when I move, that's in a couple years. I'm gonna be honest with you. I still want to post. Like I don't want to go that long without posting. No, but when I move and all that, bro, I'm gonna have time. I to do all those things. Keep posting on my channel because this is so special to me, bro. I want to be 99. I want to be 100 years old, and I still want to post a video. Okay, I want this to be my life thing, you know, like this whole testable, life testable, whatever you want to call it. It's all here on YouTube. Isn't that awesome, bro? Imagine, bro, me being 90 and then seeing my video and it says 85 years ago or something, bro. That's so awesome to me. I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, hopefully YouTube exists. Bro, that's scary. There's no way that they just delete it. Bro, if they delete this, man. If they delete my channel, I'm gonna delete myself. No. Sorry, dark humor. I know. That was kind of dark. I didn't mean that. Sorry. And now I'm just about to read Romans, and I'm over here making dark. All right, I'm sorry. All right. Anyways, back to this Romans. Chapter 12, verse 9 to 21. It says. So this passage, this Bible verses, it's very straightforward, very beautiful. And it's one of the sins that genuinely, I have spoken about this. But me reading this really explains it. Like, I'm going to read it right from this book. If you have this book, it's page 220. The Promising of Love and Peace. Okay. I've already somewhat talked about this. Loving your enemies. Okay. And other in other videos, but man, I wish I recorded a Bible study because I've been recording it, but it messed up for some reason. And right now I'm recording just fine, but then it messed up. I was like, and then I saw my video. I saw my phone; it was off because I keep it like flat, so I just record what they're saying. And then just in case I looked at it and I saw my phone was off, and I'm like, do not tell me that it did not record. It only recorded 22 minutes. And then I was like, okay, record again. And then I looked at it, it recorded 5 seconds. I'm like, this was like the best, like, it's so annoying because I keep it saved. But the last one, I kept that. It was like an hour, 30 minutes. And they talked about wonderful things and, really got you thinking. But I'm going to, it's 9. Okay. I'm going to read this to you. The Promising of Love and Peace. Chapter 12, verse 9 to 21. Let love be sincere. Hate what is evil. Hold on to what is good. Love one another with mutual affection. Anticipate one another in showing honor. Do not grow slack in zeal. Be fervent in spirit. Serve the Lord. Rejoice in hope, endure in affliction, persevere in prayer. Contribute to the needs of the holy ones. Exercise hospitality. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Have the same regard for one another. Do not be haughty, but associate with the lowly. Do not be wise in your own estimation. Do not repay anyone evil for evil. Wow. Okay. Be concerned for what is noble in the sight of all. If possible, on your part, live at peace with all. Beloved, do not look for revenge, but leave room for the wrath. For it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. Rather, If your enemy is hungry, feed them. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. For by doing so, you will heap burning coals upon his head. Do not be conquered by evil, but conquer evil with good. You just gotta pause there for a second. You gotta kind of digest what I just read, because it's like, wow, that was so straightforward, so beautiful, so. So I guess I'm gonna start with the beginning, read it a little bit. Let love be sincere. What they mean by sincere? Don't just say to someone, "I love you," and do the opposite of what he's telling you to do, because I do it. Most people do it. Like, let love be sincere. If you truly love someone, and they might do this something bad to you for this moment, or might disagree with you, or do a certain thing, and then you react in a negative way towards them, have arguments and all that, and you say things like, "I don't want to talk to you anymore," or whenever they need help, you don't help. Really, is that really love? No, it's not. It's not love. It really isn't. It's the complete opposite. It's hate. And so what is love? Like, it's kind of easy. Don't do those things, right? But it's hard. Whenever someone disagrees with you, maybe this person, you're trying to help them out. You're trying to spread the word of God to them, so they may open their hearts to his love, right? But they reject it every single time. They say no to it every single time. Then they continue to do what they are doing, which isn't good for them. And then they wonder, why am I depressed? Why am I this? Why am I that? I wonder why. And it gets you a little frustrated. And then it gets you a little angry. It's those negative emotions which don't come from God. But it's hard. It's like you're like saying to God, "I'm trying, but why? I do not understand why this person is this way and doesn't want to change." But you gotta let God work. You know what I mean? You gotta let God work, because in the end of the day, they have free will, right? I've already said this. And God is working. You play your part. Play your part right. You know what I mean? I've been trying to, get someone to become closer to God. They might reject it, but never forget that you planted the seed. Okay? You planted that seed. And that seed eventually will grow. And you gotta have the faith that it will grow. You gotta have the faith it will grow. Even if you don't see a difference tomorrow, even if you don't see a difference in a month or 5 months or a year, you gotta have the faith, and you gotta stay persistent in doing the right thing. I mean, faith is literally believing without seeing. Faith is literally like, I have faith in God. I haven't seen him, but I know he's real. I know because of what he's done in my life. That's faith. And you also have to have that mindset with spreading the word of God to other people and seeing the growth of other people. You gotta, because it seems like we're blind to the positive and very 2020 vision to the negative. We focus our vision on the downsides of this person, right? But if we just focus on the opposite, we really lock in, like, take a look in their heart. And that's what God does. That's why he loves us so much, and he gives us a second chance. He gives us that option of, like, repentance. and he doesn't see anyone with that hate. But it's so hard as like a human being in this world. It's so hard to like at times see that, because you might see a horrible, like it could literally, like, I don't know, this person talks lustfully, he curses a lot, he smokes nonstop and encourages other people to do it. He hates people, and you look at that person, right? And you're like, I don't like them. Because they're not this way. They're not following God. They don't believe in God either, right? They're not following God. But just by you, like, playing your part in spreading the word of God to that person and spreading positivity to that person, it might just influence them to change. But you got to, the only way to do this by being positive, by being Christ-like, right? By letting go of all that negativity, because like it says here, right? This is where I paused. I was like, I kind of laughed, because it's like, wow. It says, do not repay anyone evil for evil. So, okay, that person, right? He does all those things that go against God. You want to help them out. What makes you think, like, you saying, oh, you shouldn't be that way. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? You should change. There's something wrong with you. Like, what makes you think that they're going to change? What you're doing is not any better of what they're doing. You're sinning just by doing that, because you're not saying those things in a positive way, in the way that you're supposed to. You're letting your emotions, the anger that comes from the devil, to that person. How are they gonna react? How do you think they're gonna react? Same way. It's just a battle. It's evil with evil. Why are you trying to spread the word of God with evil? And what makes you think it's gonna work? No, it's not. And me thinking, right, war is going on. What? Like, just think about it. Like, how do you think all this is gonna stop if we're just fighting each other? You know what I mean? It's evil against evil, and that's the problem. That's literally just a problem of the world. Like, if that just changes, where you, instead of cursing them out, instead of telling them stop doing that, instead of spread the word of God in the right way and tell them that, like, I don't know, tell them things like, God loves you, man. He has your back. And I got yours too. And you can do this. I can help you out. Open your heart to God. Come to church with me. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? But again, it's hard. It's hard when maybe, right, you say that, right? You say those wonderful things in the right way, and they react, what are you talking about? Like, are you serious? Or they react in a negative way and they start cursing at you, and they start doing bad things towards you. But like, and then it really triggers that reaction, that negative reaction in you, right? It triggers that, but we gotta just think before, right? We have that feeling, but what are we gonna do with it? Are we gonna let it out? Or are we gonna stop and let God take over and cleanse our soul and our hearts, and keep that away? Because even if this person is being so negative to you, You have to be positive. You have to be the opposite. You have to be the light. Don't turn off the light that's in there. Because it's evil against evil. And what's evil plus evil? Evil. Right? I'm saying all this, but I struggle with it so much as well. Not like before, I can say, because God. And it's so tough because it's like it's hard because sometimes, like, I'm locked in now, right? Really observing God's word and talking like this, and then when I get off the camera and I'm living my normal life, he's kind of just in the back of my head. I still think about him a lot, and sometimes I normally pray whenever I get a chance. You know what I mean? I pray and I say thank you, Lord, and I'm like, whenever I get in the car, I'm like, you're with me. I pray I get there safely, and I always think about him, but it's like not enough. When I'm having conversations or something, like I just forget. I forget in a way. That's scary to say, but it's like pushing him aside and just, I don't know, because then stuff slip that shouldn't, right? Things I shouldn't say. That happens to me. And that is very hard. That's very hard, but God can make anything possible. So if you let him in your heart, he'll make it possible for you. You gotta be patient. Alright? Wow, that I locked in, didn't I? Wow, I really did. I didn't expect to talk that much. Wow, and I only got one new verse, and I got all that out. But it's like I kind of already got it all in. You know what I mean? Hold on to what is good. Yeah, and I had to let go of what is not good in order to feel well, right? I let go of the games like that. That link, bro. I was in prison. I had to let go of that. I had to let go of the relationships that in that moment weren't helping me out. I had to let it go. Because I can't have that. It's just dragging me away. It's like I'm walking to God, but I have all this weight on me, and all these things are pushing me back down there. How am I gonna get there? I'm gonna take so long, and I might not. I'll just keep going back. But if you let all that go, you can start running to him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Love one another with mutual affection. That says it. That's literally like how it says it. Love one another with mutual affection. Love somebody, but they gotta love you too. And that's real love. Not just saying I love you, but doing the opposite. Right? It's hard. But it's possible with God. Serve the Lord. Rejoice. In hope, endure, in affliction. Yeah. Persevere in prayer. Exactly. Those three right there. Rejoice in hope. Like, I don't like when, bringing, like, basically in church last Sunday, the Sunday just passed. It's Thursday today, but the Sunday that just passed. Bro, the father in the church was like, do the little things with love. Even do the most simplest thing with love. Like, it could be just, bro, getting a water out of the fridge. Do it with love, man. And you'll see the difference in your life. Just when you put love first, when you put God first, because God is love. When you put all that first. And a few days ago, I had this conversation with my dad. I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now because it's crazy, right? This was not planned at all. I wasn't planning on telling him all this. But I just found the right moment to just speak, and I wanted to speak. So, it's more personal stuff, you know what I mean? But, I was basically telling him that. Well, we learn in church, like, do the little things with love, and you will see the difference. I'm telling him that I'm saying that to help you out, you know what I mean? Bro, but I said all that, right? And then my immediate thought after was like, that wasn't me. Like, no, bro, that kind of gave me chills because it didn't feel like I was saying, like, how do I say it? Wasn't planned, right? And I don't know how it came out so, like, great. Like I didn't really stutter or anything. I talk in Spanish because, Spanish, And in Spanish, I struggle way more to express myself. Like, in English, I express myself pretty well, I think. When in Spanish, I struggle when it comes to, like, this, right? I struggle. I know how to speak English better, but I can speak Spanish just fine. But, those types of words that are harder to say or whatever. But I said it, like, I kept going, and, wow. Like, I don't even know, like, and then my thought after was, like, that wasn't me. Like, it was God speaking to him through me. But I instantly got that thought, which normally I don't. That's faith, bro. That was him. Like, it's crazy. That was him. And again, what I said in the beginning, I planted that seed. Yeah. He heard it. He might not apply it in that moment. But I planted the seed, bro. And there are moments, like, little stuff that I see that is proof that seed is growing. It's taking time. I just gotta be patient. It's hard at times, but I know that seed is growing because I had, like, a wristband. Bro, remember faith over fear. I haven't taken it off, bro. I've kept it there. It's beautiful. It's my favorite one. Faith over fear. But I had a bunch of these because my grandma, his mom, brought this, so gave me a bunch. I was like, oh wow, great, wonderful. And then he told me, I didn't say anything. He told me, oh, can I get some of those, like, wristbands, so I can give to the, like, where he worked, where I'm gonna work soon, where he works, so I can give some to my coworkers. I was like, of course. Like, in my head, I'm like, yo. You know what I mean? Those little things is proof that seed is growing. You gotta have the faith. The faith is also so important for that seed to grow, and you gotta continue. You can't just try to help this person out, and then you're like, and then they're not instantly applying it, and then you react in a negative way. You're like, okay, that's it. I give up. No, and stay calm. Keep going. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna become moments like that where you think, like, what am I doing? Why am I wasting my time? No. Remember, the seed is growing. That you gotta keep that in your mind. Okay? That seed is growing. It's beautiful, right? I pretty much talked about everything that I wrote down here. It's almost an hour. Wonderful. I could keep going here, but I already, spoke about everything. Bless those who persecute you, bless and do not curse them. That reminds me of it in Bible study. We're talking about, like, I haven't read that yet, but I remember in school they would talk about, like, basically, well, someone punched Jesus. I don't know who it was, but I don't know how I don't know that story at the same time. That's embarrassing. Someone punched Jesus. I think they got it animated too. Of course they do. And then he turned his head and gave him the other cheek. And I've read that in a Bible verse. In love one another, but not here. Love one another like a natural. Well, it's probably here. I don't know. Probably here because this is a Bible. Like, love one another. And then If you have like a coat, give it to them. If they want to steal your coat, let them steal it. If they punch you, give them the other cheek. That's in the Bible, yeah. And then, bro, wow, bro. Imagine, like, no, that is just, bro. Wait a second. Bro, imagine someone punches you, and you just give them the other cheek, so they can punch your other cheek. Like, it's possible, but wow, that is just beyond loving and beyond merciful, and it's God, of course. What would you do, man? It's like our instant reaction is gonna be self-defense and retaliate, like react to that. Because in that moment, it's like you're in the moment, you're like in fight or flight, right? It's like you're just gonna react. Of course, you're gonna make like what are you talking? It's like that. I don't know. That's just so like beyond. I don't know. It's awesome. Yeah, man. Oh, I just remember, like, I don't know if I mentioned. There's this in Bible study, we were mentioning about a movie. I think they already watched it, or they did not. I don't know. But they're like, oh, you guys can come to the other church because it's two churches connected basically, and it's in the other church in a different county, and we're gonna be watching this movie, and it's called Soul on Fire. And I think there's a book about it, which I think I want to read the book and then watch the movie. I think the book is called On Fire, and it's about this boy. He got himself on fire, and then something like that. Soul on Fire, and it sounds like a great book. He watched it in the movie theater. The guy that hosts the Bible study. So I kind of I want to. I'm interested. I'm interested. And the book, I feel like I want to read that first. I want to read the book. I didn't go and watch it. Like I could have, but I just completely forgot about that. But I'm interested. I feel like I want to read the book first though, because then you watch a movie like, oh, you that part, yeah. After Anna doesn't have a movie, that'll be kind of complicated because it kind of switches back and forth, and it's like, I don't know. As a movie, like, probably not. Depends. They could make it good. Guys, I don't know what to talk about. Feels great making an hour video. I hope that you guys apply, I guess, something that I said, or just listen to me at least. You know, I mean, if you're here, you listen to me, which is special to me, and I guess I would say like that's my Christmas gift. I mean, the best Christmas gift would be like just helping someone. Like, no, it's just yeah. The best Christmas gift would be someone watching this to the end, and it helping them. I guess like I don't need material things. Like if you think about it, like that's the perfect gift to me. And I'm gonna keep giving. I'm gonna keep giving, keep making these videos. And as a form of giving to other people, as a form of helping other people become closer to God. I've given those Bible books, bro. You know what I was doing? I went on the train to go to where my family's at, and I forgot. Okay. I would bring those Bible books, remember? Ancient, all the way back to Yeah, I was like, because it has like the little thing where you like in the train, it's just like a plane where you have the seat in front of you. In the back of the seat, it has a little pouch where you can put stuff in. I was like, I got that idea. I'm like, yo, just leave this book in the train, and whoever gets it, it's theirs. They can read it. But then I already left two. The last trip that I went to, because it's going and coming back, I left two. Oh, wait, I left one, and I gave one to a lady right next, because she was like saying, oh, have a good day or something. And then I was like, I took it because I left it there. I'm like, you know what, this is yours. I gave it to her, and then I think I gave 3 already, and then the other 2 I put it there. I left it there. But I forgot to like. Now I wrote in the front because, okay, people are probably gonna look at it, but then they would think it's for someone else. Like it still says "Dear You," but it's not really clarifying, so they might just keep it there and nobody's gonna look at it. So what I did now was I wrote in the front. I left this here. I left this on the train on purpose. It's yours now. Share it with others. That's what I wrote. So if they open it up, they're gonna see, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? It's now it's 100%. Like this is yours. Read it, bro. Take it, share it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I got because I'm thinking about it. So I was thinking about it. My goodness, I was like, yeah, that's more like that's better. But who knows? Maybe somebody. That's bro. That's so awesome to think. No, I'm sorry. I was like, that's awesome to think. I put that Bible book there. It could have gone in the hands of anybody, and they could have shared it to anybody. Like I don't even know where it's at. It could be in someone's house. So somebody could. Yo, that's awesome. Okay, that's awesome to me. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna put one there, or I'm talking to the person next to me. You just give it to them. Yo, this one time I was talking to somebody. Man, I didn't give it to them. And we had a whole conversation, bro. It was awesome. It was meaningful. It was like, bro, we talk about God and everything. And then I guess, exactly, I get so locked into that. And then I just forget about everything else. And then I forget I didn't give them that. I'm like, oh my goodness. But it's okay. God bless them. God bless you for staying all the way to the end. And God bless everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas. I'll try to make a video before I leave. Sorry, I'm thinking. Because, well, I start working in 2 weeks, 22nd, and yeah, by then, I mean, I won't have time to record anything really. But I can have the calendar over here. Give me a second. Today's the 11th. All right. Next week is the last week that I don't like. I have time for myself. So I'll try to make like one more video like this. I don't know about gaming, maybe or maybe not. I don't know. It depends how I feel. If I want to do it, then I'll do it. Not force myself to do it, because like before I would. You already know, like I didn't want to play and I would play. That was fun. It was fun. It was Eternity 8, Eternity something. I posted it now today. I forgot to post the screenshots, but if you play Genshin and all that, bro, check out Level Wow. It's funny. And I think I was the first one that did it because they posted it that day, and I don't know if it appears like the high score of people, but I appeared like the only one there. So I think I was the first one that did it. But bro, check that out. That's a good level in Millie Astro Wonderland. That's a good level, man. Yeah. So you got you thinking, but then it's like if you don't know anything, it's better to like not like don't watch my video or something. Like if you don't know anything about it, because in the beginning I'm like, what? And then it's so straightforward, bro. You figure it out. But yeah, I'll try. Let's see if I make a video. I'm not gonna guarantee it either, but I normally make my videos when I'm like I feel like it. Like I just get that fire. My soul's on fire. Get it? Soul on Fire, the movie. Yeah, I wonderful. I made a long video. I scream loud. I hope you. If I don't, let's just say I don't post a video after I hope you have a great holiday break, weekend. Spend time with your family, friends. Love one another. No hate, no negativity. Talking to you and you. Yeah, New Year's is coming up, bro. 2026. Never forget that God is always with you. Amen.